back with, where is it? Talespin. Tried playing before. This time we're going to get the items. Best stream entrance dance ever. Why, thank you, Yvonne Klux Wright. Another Talespin. Did it fix the Pac-Man thing? I didn't. I don't know what is up with that. Let me see. Oh no, it is back. I don't fucking know, man. I can't win with this shit. Anyway, so I was trying to do this on my AVS, and that wasn't happening, although it was fine yesterday when I did it. Fucking computers. Anyway, so I'm now doing this with my RGB NES, and that works fine. So here we go. This is going to be Talespin for NES. Now, I was just playing this before yesterday or whatever, and man, this was pissing me off. The thing that I didn't like the most about this game was this right here in the beginning, where when they start you off, you can only fire one shot. Is really the problem, and I don't like that. So it makes the beginning of this, I think, really frustrating. But now that I went through and made it through most of this yesterday, I know what I'm doing a little more. So it's like, I think the controls are very wonky in this game. They're just like clunky and like, I don't hate this game as much as I hated it yesterday, because now I know how to do it a little bit more, but I still think it's pretty poor, especially for a Capcom game. You would think that Capcom, out of all companies, would have designed something a little bit better. So money is super important in this, by the way. And that's really what it's all about, because you need it to get the upgrades from whoever the fuck that dog character is. If anybody remembers who that dude is, let me know. Because I keep trying to think of his name, and I just don't know it. Alright, here we go. When did he ever fly a plane like this in the show? That was the entire show. What are you talking about? That's what Talespin was like all about. When did he ever fly a plane like this in the show? Got through it on my first attempt. Much better. Job well done. No, like he flew a huge plane, not one with this open roof. Oh, yes. That's very true. Yes, Sidney Crosby. This guy, what is this dude's name? Yeah, I actually, I love that plane. It's all that stuff from like the Disney Afternoon. I wanted them to sell it. And they did a pretty good job with Darkwing Duck. Darkwing Duck had toys and like, they had that all figured out, but like DuckTales, technically had toys, but they weren't like, there wasn't really a good toy line for DuckTales, and like they had like the McDonald's like figures and like a couple other things, but they weren't like Darkwing Duck had really good figures. Talespin, I don't think Talespin really had much good, and I'm talking about back then. I'm not talking about whatever they have now. I'm sure they have the stuff now. But, alright, so I have 110,000. You gotta be careful not to hit start here. So, I want that, but what you need at first, you have to get this. But this is what I really want. Man, if I I can make it through this next stage. I don't think I can though. I think I'm just gonna get the rapid shot and then try to save up all my money for. See, this is just an extra life. This is one of the things that sucks the most about this game. That is just an extra life. And a Wildcat. Is that his name? Wildcat? Wildcat. Thank you. This guy's name is Wildcat. So look at this. This is one of the most bullshit things about this game, and this one is in a suit. Let me just double check this. Okay, well, you know why? Because it changes later in the game, so never mind. But oh no, never mind. No, I'm right. So this mini Sea Duck, this is one extra life. Okay, one extra life, and it's $100,000. This is a continue, which you get 3 extra lives, and for a continue, $20,000. Come on, Wildcat. What are you doing? I don't think I can make it through this next part without this rapid shot, so I'm gonna buy the rapid shot, and that's it. And until, basically, this other stuff. I don't know what this does. Parts for the body. Oh, that makes me stronger. So I'm gonna save up all my money to get these 3 things, and hopefully not even need to use money for a continue. Although it's so cheap now, it's almost like this is a good time to buy one. But, so I'm gonna get this. And then, it's so cheap right now, I probably should get it. Because I'm gonna need it at some point later, I'm sure. Unless I just don't die. But I'm gonna die, so. I'm really torn right now. I'm gonna get one, because I need it. But I'm gonna save the rest of my money. And hopefully I can do well here. This game is punishing. You know, it should. I feel like it should show how much all this stuff's worth. Oh my god, not good. I hate how long blue takes to get off the screen when you die. Man. Really dislike that. Talespin. Oh, there's another little heart down there. That's weird. You don't see those often. Oh god, is this the boss already? Oh no, it just breaks that open. Yeah, not yet. So these you can blow up. Banana. Getting those is good. It's extra points and shit. Fuck, I'm gonna die. Great. See, I'm focusing on that shit. They do that to you on purpose. That sucks. You have to get as far ahead as humanly possible, as quick as possible, or you die. Like, I might right here. Fuck! Already. This part is harder than it fucking should be. Look at this! Look at this! Now, I feel like... Now I have 20,000 wasted. Nope. That's a fucking shitty start. I'm gonna start the fucking game over. See, the thing is that I don't want to waste all my money. I have to have a good start here. Oh my god. I should have went down there, because I did 4. Oh god, this game's really hard. It really is hard. It really, really is. I'm just trying to give myself every advantage. Great. And I forget where the Oh, you know what? No, I know where the cloud kicker thing is on this. Awesome. I should get that Nintendo closer. Oh man, let me see. So here we are at the very beginning. With another Talespin. Hi, Wild Irish. You should have practiced that part. Oh, yeah, you're right. I should have practiced that part, actually getting through it. Yeah, you're totally right. Totally right. There we go. That's so important. Does anybody know how much those things are worth? Like, are the money bags worth more, or are the suitcases worth more? Actually, really want to know. I can't believe how hard this is. Darkwing Duck, by the way, is also a tough game, but not as hard as this. This is fucking legit, man. All Disney games are difficult? No, they're not. DuckTales is pretty easy, I think. Although, yeah, the Mickey Mouse one is hard. And you know what one I tried out that I actually thought was really fucking hard was that Goofy's historical history tour. Like, I was having a hard time with that. So it's Little Mermaid. Little Mermaid's easy. Chip 'n Dale's Rescue Rangers, 6 out of 10. Chip 'n Dale, I don't think of Chip 'n Dale's Rescue Rangers as that hard. There's just one part near the end that's kind of hard, like in the factory at the end, but I don't think that game's too difficult. Money bags are worth more. Thank you, Wild Irish. Oh, Tiny Toons, you guys are talking about. Tiny Toons is a hard game. I beat that on stream. That game is really hard. It's amazing how hard they made these games back then. Times were different, man. They don't make games like that anymore. That difficulty. Like honestly, like even the new what's it called, Bloodstained. It's not that hard. Like it's really not. And then they do this shit where they give you like the easy, medium, hard shit, and it's like the first time you go through that, it's like not fucking hard. Go play Dracula's Curse. Try beating that shit. You know? Good fucking luck, you know? Fucking games used to be hard. You know that statement, NES hard? It's fucking true. Man, we had it rough in our day. Now all kids play as Fortnite. Well, I will say, Fortnite is a modern... That's hard. Fortnite is fucking hard, because you go up against... those kind of games are hard. Like, Fortnite, Overwatch, where you're playing against real people, and a lot of them are, like, pros, and that's all they play. Those are hard. So, I don't mean those games. Yeah, that's a different story. I'm talking about, like, single-player stuff. Alright, so I'm gonna get this. I feel like I need it. I am gonna... You know, if I can get through it... No, I'm gonna need to continue. It's cheap here. I'm gonna get that. That's all I'm gonna get. Oh, see, and it went up to 40,000. Okay. I love classic games. Yeah, 323. I do too. And this sounds like... Way down in Louisiana, close to New Orleans. A little bit. Sort of. Live a country boy named Johnny Be Good. Never ever learned to read and write so well, but he could play the guitar just like I'm ringing the bell. Go, go! Doesn't really sound like that too much, honestly. This part. A little bit. I don't know if you guys hear it. Maybe I'm crazy. Give me that. Give me. Live a country boy named Johnny Be Good. He looks like he's chewing gum. Who looks like he's chewing gum? New Orleans, the evergreen, something like that. Stood a log cabin made of earth and wood. It's such a trick. It's such a trick. Don't go for that heart. Thanks, Inflatable Table. I like that name, Inflatable Table, for subbing for 4 months in a row. Inflatable Table, you've been subbing for 4 months in a row, and I don't remember ever seeing that name in there. How you doing? You must be a, what does it call it, a lurker. Can you say something, Inflatable Table? I can't believe I've had somebody in here who's, been subbing to me for 4 months in a row and I've never seen say anything. Inflatable Table, heart. I hate games where the screen kills you. Yeah, like this, huh? People think Gunsmoke for NES is hard. Play the arcade version, suddenly the NES game feels like baby mode. Yeah, I mean, Gunsmoke for NES was pretty hard though, but you know, I would believe that you said, I would believe the arcade is harder even. I don't know, maybe they're not gonna say anything. I don't want to force anybody to talk. You're good, you don't have to say anything. Thanks for subbing though. Mini C-Dock designed by the same guy who designed... I have no idea. I thought you were going to say Don Carnage. Did you mean... He says Don Calzone. Did you mean Don Carnage? Can we have another roll call of lurkers say what's up? Yeah, sure. So, I know a lot of people... there's certain people who type a lot in the chat. Like I know Get Hype types a lot. I know Nikki Fogg types a lot. Cactus Jesus. A lot of these people type a lot in the chat. But there's a lot of people that watch because we have, I think, 177 people in here now, according to what I'm seeing here. Or 100. Now I got two different numbers going. Either 147 or 176. So I don't know. But anyway, over 150 people. So I know there's a lot of lurkers in here. We're getting a lurker roll call right now. If you're a lurker and you don't type much, here's your opportunity to type. Look at this, Pray for Rock. I don't think I see you type too much. I do this once in a while. I make the lurkers pop out. Super Unknown 89. Zeptomaniac, Freeman, M Star. Greg Cat, I think I see you sometimes. Meat Pill. See, I haven't never seen you, Meat Pill. Highest Horse. Have not seen Highest Horse. Kipling HD. Have not seen you. Shindar. I like that name. Sounds like a He-Man villain. Bowser 47. Games with Jake. He says, yo, I watched Cinemassacre for 10 years. I love that you Twitch. Thanks, Games with Jake. Pink Edit, I'm not seeing you. So all you guys, thanks for watching. You know what? I feel like there's a lot of people on YouTube who are like that too. There's the people that, because let's say like a AVGN video comes out. Let's say it has 2 million views or something like that, and the video has like 5,000 comments on a video that has 2 million views. That means there's over 1.5 million, or whatever. There's 99% of people are not commenting, I think that's the majority of people, because actually I think the majority of people in here that are watching me are probably not even saying anything, which is interesting. CRY says Mike getting all of us lurkers to interact. Yeah, sometimes I like to do that, because I know some of you guys are in here, you don't speak up too much, but that's fine, you don't have to. I'm just saying, I like to see you guys pop out once in a while. Commenting's fun. How you doing, Rough C? I also like seeing these other names, because I don't get to see all these other names usually. Heavy Arms the third lurker here. So you guys that do lurk, it'd be nice to, if you once in a while make a comment. It'd be nice to get all your guys' opinions as well, what you think of these games and all that. So I encourage the lurkers to talk a little more, so, but you don't have to. If you don't want to, don't. And I appreciate you guys that do lurk, that are subscribing. I definitely appreciate that too. Because I feel like I don't get to thank a lot of these people that lurk very much, because then I don't even know they're here. So that's why I do that. Once in a while, I try to get you guys to pop out that don't talk too much. It's nice to be able to be like, hey, thanks. Renfuma, you bring up R-Type. Oh, R-Type, yes. I also have it for TurboGrafx. Thanks, Cruiser81, for subbing. So there's quite a bunch of us from the YouTube streaming days then. Yeah, I know you were there, Cactus Jesus. Reckless Link says, this is the only Disney afternoon game I didn't play as a kid. It doesn't look bad, but it's easily a bit harder than it needs to be in my opinion. Yeah, exactly. I didn't really play this either. I didn't own it. I had DuckTales, I had Chip 'n Dale's Rescue Rangers. I also did not own Darkwing Duck. That one's hard. This one's harder. I think DuckTales is probably Little Mermaid is the easiest. DuckTales is a little bit harder. Chip 'n Dale. DuckTales is probably on par with Chip 'n Dale. Darkwing Duck is harder. This has got to be the hardest one by far, especially the shit that comes later. And I feel like, am I missing any Disney afternoon? They should. Did anybody make a Gummy Bears game? Oh my god, I have an idea. You guys that make mods and hacks and all that, mod some kind of game into a Gummy Bears game. I'll play the shit out of that. Excuse me. Somebody needs to do that. And I know there's a Goof Troop game too, which I haven't really played much. Supposedly it's pretty good. You can never beat Aladdin. Well, see, Aladdin was a feature though. I don't think it was based off of the cartoon. So I'm talking about Disney afternoon stuff here. Is McKid's hard? I've never played that one. This is Mike. Yeah, it's pretty hard. It's not super hard, but I should do a McKid stream. I haven't done that, huh? I should. You have to remind me of that if I haven't done that. I can't believe I haven't done that. Metfancy says Capcom made Little Mermaid too. They did. I like Little Mermaid. Tiny Toons the Gummy Bears? Maybe. I'm trying to think. How about... I'm trying to think what game would be perfect to hack a Gummy Bears thing into. Maybe something where you could swap between characters, like maybe Bucky O'Hare? Maybe? But all the enemies would have to be, like, redesigned and, people would have to put, like, work into it. Mike, there was a Gummy Bears game for Sega? Wait, Gummy Bears on Genesis? Are you fucking serious? Is this a joke right now? Hang on a second. No way, there was a Gummy Bears game. I didn't know that. Hang on a second. Tell me this is true. Let's find out if this is true right now. see any like box covers or anything. Oh wait, Mega Drive. Okay, wait. So it's not US then, huh? I want to see this because I didn't know this existed. Okay, wait. So it's not in English for one thing. So it must have been. Oh, I see. So this is like Genesis from. Also, the game does not look very good. That's interesting, though. I don't know. I'll look into that later. Oh wait, Adventures Gummy Bears Unlicensed Hack. It's a hack. It is a hack. So it wasn't actually. I don't know. That's interesting. I might have to. I don't know. I might have to get like a ROM of it or something. I don't know. It looks like not very good though. Yeah, it definitely looks. It's not real, and it's also not what I was really thinking. I'm thinking more of like an NES game, like more of like a Capcom kind of. I mean, like a Mega Man game. Maybe turn a Mega Man game, but I feel like that's been done to death. Like hacking, modding Mega Man games. So maybe not Mega Man. Maybe I don't know. Actually, I wouldn't want it to be Mega Man because there's too many Mega Man hacks. Gremlins 2. Yeah, I'd like to do more Not Brand Castle. Anyway, I'm sorry. Let me get back to this. You guys totally distracted me there a bit for the... Alright, so the bottom right one is gone. So I have 166 that. So I can't afford that yet. This went up to 40,000. Thanks, M-Star, for subbing. What about a mod of Ghosts and Goblins with Gummy Bears? That might work. That could maybe work. That would be interesting. Yeah, you don't see a lot of Ghosts and Goblins mods. Maybe they could tone down the difficulty a little bit. Just because it's Gummy Bears and it'd be like a kid's thing. And Ghosts and Goblins is... I've beaten it, but it's fucking hard as shit. What's the mechanic's name again? Wildcat, I think people were saying. Alright, so I've never had... Oh, I can't afford it yet. I can't afford anything yet. So I guess I'm just... Oh, these are the 3 things I want, so we're just going to keep going. Oh, this level. Alright. All these songs sound like real songs that they're remixing or something. Like they were listening to... It's inspired from somewhere. And I don't know where Cloud Kicker's thing is on this. I always forget you can go back. Well, it's good that I waited an extra second for that. See, these, like, that can get you killed. Oh, look at that. Definitely feel like I'm getting better at this game. Shit. As soon as I say that, of course. Oh, this is... I bet that's it. Fuck. But it kills me. But I got the extra life, so it's like... If I get over there earlier... Where is this Kid Cloud Kicker thing? Thank you. Oh! Yes! Thanks, Iron and Silver, for subbing. I'm not gonna get down there. I'm doing terrible right now at this. Got a 1-up coming up, right? These stages are so important because you get all these 1-ups. This is the first time we've seen the Kid Cloud Kicker stage, right, on this? I think I missed it in the beginning. Gummy Bears Magical Medallion Wii. For real? I gotta look that up too. No way. There's no Gummy Bears Magical Medallion. Really? Shit. Well, I got those extra lives from the Cloud Kicker. I don't know why I'm having a hard time with this part. Doing these stages over though might be getting me extra points and shit. Did I just miss that strawberry? Oh. Alright. There we go. That's a fucking trap if I ever saw one. Damn. That's gonna be hard. Come on with this. Come on! You're fucking not doing the... I don't know how to get that to trigger out. Now they're giving me hearts. Fuck you, game. How about give me one when I need it? Ah! Give me a heart. Do you really have a heart? Looking for. Oh, you can just go up here. Shit. Oh my god, I found fucking... Okay. That makes my life easier. Should be able to get this now. I know. That makes it so much easier. Just go up or down. Fuck! Oh, I thought I was gonna get it that time. Damn it! Damn it! Well, a double dumbass on you. That's the hard part on that. Oh, man, I always get hit. There's really just nothing. You'd think. I feel like one time they gave me something there. Definitely helps. I don't know how I do that Don Carnage shit at the end. Well, I haven't done it, but that first phase of Don Carnage is fucking bananas, by the way. It's bananas. Like, think of these boss fights compared to, like, DuckTales. Like, you hit the fucking rat or whatever on the moon in DuckTales, it's like 5 hits or something. Fucking, this is like a million hits. It's so much more ridiculous. Hey, Witch Knight. Thanks, Shade of Grey. So. Okay, now I have enough money, right? So I can get that. I can get the body parts. I should probably get that. I'm never gonna make it to. So I think I'm gonna go for the body parts. Now that that's the most expensive thing. And I think that's like an extra heart I can keep. That would be huge to get an extra heart. So what do you guys think? Magica's really hard in DuckTales. I don't really think she is. She's probably the hardest in it, but didn't Don Carnage have a catchphrase? Oh my god, I think he did. What was Don Carnage's catchphrase? I'm gonna go for this extra heart, which I think is this. So I'm gonna try it. Increase seductor ability by 1. Wow. Alright. And then I could get an extra continue. I'm gonna hold on to that. Much about going around searching. I need to be doing more of this shit. Going back and getting. See, I wasn't doing any of that before. Stupid. Because this is how you collect the money. Damn it. See, like this. Why haven't I been doing any of this? I'm stupid. Part's kind of hard. Oh my god, give me that! Give me that! Come here! So mature, huh? Come here! I'm definitely getting better at this. Oh. I never got that one before. Damn it. Never get that one. Alright. Did I miss free life there? I did not get that before. Bane is shins on. How's Bane shins on? Well, I got the money. Damn. Well, at least I got the good cloud kicker thing. That part, can you shoot the fire? No. This part. I don't know how to get by that. This section sucks. I gotta figure out how to get that through that one part with his hands and not get hit. And that, like, how do you do that? Maybe go higher here. These fucking. I didn't get hit quite as much until that. god, thank you, God. And look at the 4 hearts. Look at the 4 hearts. Okay. It would be nice if you could, like, shoot up. That was a nice hit. Usually I don't get that many in. There we go. There are 4 lights. Damak and Jalad at Tanagra. You know what? If you guys have not ever watched Next Gen, you need to go watch it. It's so good. Falling apart here. Yes. All right. There are 4 hearts. Sir Topham Hat. This game looks good. I would play it if I knew anything about Talespin. I couldn't stand it the first time I played it, but now that I'm playing it more and more and I'm understanding it more, it's getting better. I think it's really, I don't know. I don't know. I do like that it's challenging. I'm starting to like it better, I have to admit. But okay, I can afford that now. I can't afford that yet. So what does the engine do? I don't even know what it does. Does that make you faster? This makes me want to play prototype. In France, Talespin was called Super Baloo. Super Baloo. That's weird. Another Talespin. Ignite the plasma. Misdated. Oh, that's right. His Bane engine's on. I forgot. The engine gives you a PC engine for Christmas. Hey, by the way, so I just did a PC Engine article. So I have a blog. If you guys are on Twitch, you can... Actually, let me make sure it's there, even there. Yeah, if you scroll down on my Twitch, there's a link for my blog. If you go there, I just wrote an article about a PC Engine article. It's about the rarest game that I own, actually, which is... I'm gonna butcher the name, but Gengo Fukai Densetsu Sapphire. And it's a shooter. Oh, I did a stream of it, I forgot. But, yeah, you can check out that article. It's kind of like my history story with the game. So, I would check that out if you're interested. If you like shooters or shmups. I don't like using that term. There's a Gummy Bear game for a console called Bandai Revolution. And it's Capcom? Bandai Revolution? What the fuck is that? Hang on a second. I never even heard of that. Bandai Revolution. I want to see that. Japanese 32-bit console from Bandai, so no wonder. So it's Japan only. I didn't know about this, but let's see. Gee, there was a lot of games for it. Mickey Mouse the video game. Dude, I want Disney's Adventures of the Gummy Bears. Holy shit. On Revolution. Yeah, interesting. I don't know anything about that. I'm gonna look that up on YouTube. I want to play one of these Gummy Bear games. Somebody send me a damn Gummy Bear game. Come on. Let's see if it looks any good though. There's not even footage of it. Did it really even exist? This is a hoax. One more search. I don't see any images of the gameplay. This must be like super fucking rare. Oh wait. No, this isn't Disney's Gummy Bears. I don't know. I don't even see. It must be like really rare. Let me see what you guys are saying. I don't know. It's really interesting though. I can't really find anything on it. Huh. Well, learning new things here. Alright, anyway. I'll look into that more later. I'm actually really interested in that. So, sorry for the delay. So the engine. Did anybody say what the engine's actually for? I really like your article on short games. Oh, thank you, Montreal. Yeah, if you guys type in, you can either click the link or just, Mike Matei blog, you can search it, and that's where you'll find that. Thanks, Witch Knight. Wesley Crusher did what, M-Star? Wesley Crusher. Well, Von Cluck's right, you can email me or tweet me. Okay, anyhow, yeah. Anyway, so I don't know about this engine. I feel like I'm gonna save up money for this rapid shot. I'm gonna try to get through this next level. The fact that I have more hearts is really going to help as I'm getting hit like every 2 seconds. It's like the Mega Man 2 intro. Don't ever compare this game to Mega Man 2. Alright, I got it. Yes. When your banks is new. The cloud kicker part's coming up right up here if I can get there. Yeah, ha ha ha. Now I know your number game. I want to get down here because I never get down here. Shit, I think this extra life is... like Bert. By the way, I just uploaded an Elsa compilation from that highlights reel type of thing to Cinemassacre Plays if you guys want to see that. I'll be doing more of that Grand Theft Auto stuff at some point. I want to do all the characters. I'm gonna upload a Pink Panther one too. By the way, so I didn't really see anybody contact me about the those mods. I was asking if anybody knew any more like funny cartoon character mods. Send me an email, Mike at Cinemassacre, if you know any other like funny ones, and I definitely want to play more of that. If any of you guys are into the Grand Theft Auto like 5 modding stuff, because I definitely would like to find more. I know the secret. Job well done, motherfucker Mike. Gotta get the money. GTA streams are really funny. Thanks. Atari ST. Yeah, well I have the Would that play on the XEGS? Oh, I keep meaning I have the Atari XEGS. I'm gonna do a stream of that. There's so many things to do. CDI Arcade says I just found a bunch of Talespin toys in my old room at my parents' house that I gave to my son. Are those Talespin toys? Are they the McDonald's ones? Those are probably the McDonald's ones. It takes a wizard says get the gun. Okay. That's what I was thinking. Anyhow. All right, here comes the gun. Do I have enough? I have enough for that. I'm gonna get another continue, and then if I end up getting enough money, maybe I'll get that. So all right, I definitely feel like I'm doing a lot better. The 80s TV series. I didn't know it was I know it isn't Gummy Bears or Capcom or Disney. Well, Gummy Bears was a Disney show in the late 80s. Yes, 8-bit Mazer. I'm not sure what you're saying there exactly. They might make McDonald's ones. They were characters with die-cast planes. I think, yes. CDI Arcade. Those are McDonald's Happy Meal things. I had those as well. Alright, here we go. I wonder if they put this shit right in the beginning. Ha 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 ha. I'm getting smart, guys. I've played video games before. I know what they try to do. I've played these video games before. I know what they do. Kid Cloud Kicker. I think he was my favorite on this show. Down here, got something right. Oh, another one? It's never 2. Watch, there actually is 2 on every fucking level. And I'm an idiot. That's probably what it is. Most likely. Wouldn't surprise me if I'm the idiot here. Watch this game's like a lot easier than I think, if you can find, if you know. But if you have Nintendo Power, and they show you where all the doors are. That makes it a lot easier. I'm starting to know where more of them are. And also, this game's all about just like shooting around. Getting these upgrades by shooting around. I hate snakes, Jock. Speaking of Disney and Indiana Jones, the Boulder sequence from Raiders of the Lost Ark came from a Carl Barks comic called The Seven Cities of Cibola. I'll have to show you guys sometime. I actually own Carl Barks' original National Geographics, like his literal actual ones that he used for his back when he was drawing those Duck comics, Uncle Scrooge and all that. You know, it was in the 1940s and 50s, and you know, without the internet, you know, artists would have a thing called morgues, which were just like a collection of photographs that you can use for reference when you're trying to draw something. And he would often use National Geographic as a source because the ducks always went on adventures. You know, like Scrooge McDuck, he's always going to all over the world on these quests to get money, right? And Donald Duck as well in the adventures, not necessarily get money, but for other reasons. The ducks would travel all over the world, and those locations that they went to, he would draw them a lot of times from National Geographic, you know, inspired from National Geographic. And so I actually, there was an estate sale after he died, and I actually was able to acquire all of those National Geographics that he drew from, like the actual literal ones that he owned. He had a collection of National Geographics from the 1930s to about 2000 when he died. So I'll have to pop those out at some point. There's actually like notes that he wrote in there and stuff. So if you're wondering who that is, by the way, if you don't know, that's the creator of Uncle Scrooge. So I'll have to show you those sometime. But what I have to do is actually get the comics out too and compare, so you could actually see what I'm talking about. There's one called The Mummy's Ring in particular, which has like pyramids and the Sphinx and stuff like that he drew from, and you can really tell that it's very close. Anyway, so 229,000. Was this thing 200,000? It is 200,000. So I'm gonna get this engine because I don't know what it does, but we're gonna find out. And then 29, I need 80 to do that. How you doing, Frog Hop? There are brutal but clean. Not a lot, but there's a little bit. Live stream Mike reading Duck comics to us. Alright, so that's as much as I can get right now. Is this the last level now? No, not yet. Money. I think I'll get like one more chance maybe to get. See, now it's like letting me shoot up. When I was fighting that green boss, or when I was fighting, not the green boss, the haunted stage with the bow tie thing. Like, look how I can shoot up here. Like, it wasn't letting me do that on that boss. I don't know why. Maybe you can't on that part for some reason. The sky is shit brown. Not found Kid Cloud Picker yet. Oh, you know what? I think I know where it is. I think it's coming. I think it's right here, or right below this. It's right here. No? Yeah, right there. I'm doing way better now. That ending of the game is still gonna be fucking so hard. But I have the one thing that's giving me hope is I have the one more piece of health. I'm feeling way more confident. Let's not get cocky. Although I have every right today. Mike the Carl Barks historian. Wow, I've been reading those since I was 8 years old. 30 years. I've been reading those for 30 years. I have like every piece of everything that you could ever read about Carl Barks. And I've read it all multiple times. It's the thing that I'm most into, like in general. Well, retro video games and that. Those two things. Mike, what are some of the rarest 80s toys that I can think of? I thought you were going to ask that I own. Rarest 80s toys that I can think of. Let me do this first. Alright. Rarest 80s toys. I don't know if it's 70s or 80s. I think that was late 70s, but there's that Boba Fett with the jetpack. I know Bengali kind of is rare. Pumaira, like mint Pumaira. I'm trying to think. I don't think there's anything like really super duper rare for Ninja Turtles. You know, actually, what's a little bit rare is like, I'll show you. Quick break. I want to show you something that's a little bit rare. 1 minute break here. Okay, so my chat is let me see if I can just get to a menu that's like not as the music's not quite as annoying. Oh, hang on a second. I'm gonna buy one of these. I'm just gonna buy as many as I can. Alright. What was this thing? Yeah, okay, that's everything I can buy. There we go. Okay, and I was able to pause it. Okay, so somebody in my chat was asking me about rarest toys. So I do have some stuff that is a little bit rare. Now I've shown this before. Somebody asked me about my Transformers toys, but this is, as far as Transformers, this is probably my rarest Transformer, Shockwave. And he's awesome. He's one of my favorite toys that I own. So that's him, but I've shown him before. So that's that. I gotta be really careful with him. But other than that, what I wanted to show you actually, which I have not really shown before, I don't think. So my real Ghostbusters. Now these aren't super rare, but what is rare is the proton beams. To get intact proton beams that aren't broken is the thing that's rare with these guys. So I actually had spent quite a while trying to get intact proton beams because I had all these guys as a kid. I love these figures, the original real Ghostbusters figures, and I know they don't. I don't know why this isn't like. Come on, camera. There you go. So there's Ray. Here is Winston, whom I love. He's great. I wanted to meet him really badly. There's Winston. He's awesome. And then Winston Zedmore. He's some great. I love the conversation between Ray and him when they're in the Ecto-1 in the original movie. Then here, of course, is Egon Spangler. Come on, camera. There he is. See, intact proton beam. So those guys are rare if you have the proton beams intact. Let me see what you guys are saying real quick. Nice, love Transformers. I have Egon, Peter, and Ray. Remember Ghostbusters? That's funny. Mad the proton toys didn't make sound. Wouldn't that be cool if you could like push the back of them and they would like make a noise or something? That's a great idea. There were no sounds, yeah. Oh, I was mad as a kid. The commercials played laser sounds, and as a 6-year-old me, there was no sounds. Oh, I didn't even know that, Phoenix. So they made it have sounds in the commercial? Shit, I had no idea. So another guy that I have is a little bit. I think this might be the rarest of the GoBots, but I don't think I've shown this before. And I know that a lot of people don't really like GoBots, and the show was not good, but I do really like the toys a lot. I actually have quite a few GoBots. So here is Psykill. He was the main bad guy on the show. Can this please focus? Autofocus. Come on, you were almost there. I'm gonna do this until this fucking focuses. There he is. So that's Psykill. He's probably my rarest GoBot, which he's cool. I had a friend who had this when I was a kid, and I wanted it so bad. And then one day I saw it in the store, and I finally got it. And then we got a couple more. So as far as Thundercats go, these are my rarest Thundercats. We got Bengali, who he premiered in Thundercats. Can you focus again? It doesn't like to focus on this side. It likes to focus on this side. He, Thundercats Ho, the movie, that was a made-for-TV thing. He premiered in that. And then Jaga is a little bit rare, too. I don't know why Jaga's rare, but he is. Come on, camera. There, almost. Focus. Come Why will it not focus? There he is. There's Jaga. Okay. And lastly, we're going to go to He-Man now. This is my rarest He-Man figure, since you guys were asking. I forget who was the person in the chat that was asking about this. I think it was Brutal But Clean, might have been. This is Scareglow. There we go. And he's my rarest He-Man figure, which he's really cool. He's badass. I really like him a lot. So there you go. Those are all my rarest toys, pretty much. I'm going to just put these away because they're right next to me to the right on my couch, and I'm about to get back to Talespin and do the final boss. And you know what's probably going to happen when I get angry? I punch my couch. And wouldn't it be a shame if I punched my couch and destroyed all these proton beams? I just thought about that when I was grabbing them. So I'm going to take another quick break and put them away so that they're safe. So I'll be right back. After these messages, we'll be right. Alright, we are back and we are good now. And we're going to get back to Talespin. I'm on the final level. Beat the shit out of the couch. Well, you know, only if it pisses me off. Which I have not done that in the stream. With the cape. Yeah, I know. I was able to find it at a, this, Retro Ryan at a, where did I get it? Like ToyCon or something. No, at a flea market. Mike, do you still have the engine part for Cycle? I do. I didn't grab it. I do have the engine part, actually. Alright, here we go. Yeah, GoBots. GoBots are awesome. These are Don Carnage's henchmen here. Don Carnage. Oh, did we ever find out what his catchphrase is? I'd actually really like to know. Because I do kind of remember him. He definitely had a catchphrase. Can somebody figure that out? Mike, do you auto fire when you press the button now? No. I'm just using a regular NES controller. I did not know planes could climb vertically like that. Video games. Video games. Alright. Imagine I did this the first time. Wouldn't that be nice? Alright. You want to get nuts? I don't think that's his catchphrase. My face on the $1 bill. Here we go. Please just fucking let me do this. And he comes out of the side? Like, what? That's fucking cheap as shit. Like, what was I supposed to do about that? Have more energy, I guess, when I get there. If I can beat Don Carnage and have full health somehow. That's fucking bullshit. Fucking like, pops out of nowhere. This is by far the hardest part of the game, by the way. I mean, it should be at the end. But it's like, come on. Also, I have no idea what that engine did. Fucking nothing, basically. All this shit I just got. Interesting. Which is making me very unhappy. Is that it? Kind of sounds like what it would be. Alright. Okay. Alrighty. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. There you go. And I fucking beaten like Silver Surfer too. You know? And fucking Nexer, which is even harder. And I can't fucking do this. This is so ridiculous. Fucking my kids' game. Fucking like Disney Afternoon. Guess you better have more respect for the Disney Afternoon from now on. That I didn't already. I mean, come on, really. Bananas. Look at all this shit. Don't you love when they don't give it to me? Oh my god. If you think I'm nervous, you're right. Oh, you can be back here? No fucking clue you can be back here. Yes! Tell me it's the end! Oh, I remember this guy. Shere Khan. Remember him? Oh my god. Oh my god. When will he learn not to go against me in the air? Blue is so cocky. When will he learn not to go against me in the air? I'm the best pilot in the sky. Blue's kind of a dick. There they go. Our heroes. Oh my god. Thanks for the cheers, SNES girl. Wow. Alright, that is Talespin. With his hands on his hips. He is a sassy dude, that Blue. Friends for life through thick and thin with another Talespin. Oh-ee-ay. Oh-ee-oh. We get in with another Talespin. I just noticed Ray Charles is on this Diet Coke I'm drinking, or Diet Pepsi. Remember of course Diet Pepsi, because Diet Pepsi, You guys remember those commercials? Speaking of the 80s. OEA, OEO, spin it, we can spin it, we can spin it in a minute, you can spin it in a minute, you can spin it, You think I'm happy to beat this fucking game or what? Oh my god. Alright, so final impressions of Talespin for NES. It's just plain fun. On my second playthrough of the game, which was right now, I like the game a lot better than I did the first time I played it. I think it's a game that requires some practice. It's a game that requires knowing where to go, especially where to get those cloud kicker things that are totally invisible. One thing that I didn't really realize right in the beginning is when you flip your plane around, you can like go back and collect a lot of the money and stuff that you need and all that. The other thing I didn't know was really, spending your money the correct way on the like what order you want to get those things in. And I think the order that I just did it there was pretty good. Never get that extra life. And basically be careful about how you spend your money. I would recommend getting the double shot first, then the shields second, which is the thing in the middle left. It's not called shields, it's called something else. It's like a little square thing. Then I think after that, I might have bought some continues, but then get the triple shot. Then get the engine, I think, and the triple shot, I forget what order. Go back and watch my thing or what I just did, but I think I just did a pretty good order. Trying to beat this game without the correct stuff is like probably next to impossible. I don't hate this game, but I definitely think it's got a really steep learning curve, which I do think is really bad. Because the first time you play this, you're just like, screw this game, because the controls are really weird, and when you start, they only give you one bullet to shoot, and you really kind of need more than that. I feel like people who played this were probably just like popped in and were probably like, fuck this, because I think it's just, the first stage is like ridiculous. Also, fighting Don Carnage, I was actually able to do pretty well right there, but I also had the like triple shot thing, which when I was doing this yesterday or whatever, I only had the double shot. So trying to, I was way underpowered basically. It was the problem. So yeah. Oh, it says right on the back, Molly, Kit Cloud Kicker, Wildcat, Shere Khan, and Don Carnage. Now, Shere Khan is from Jungle Book. Don Carnage is created for this. And there you go, whip into Wildcat's hangar. I should have read the back of the fucking thing, would have helped me a lot. Anyway, so it's definitely the hardest, I would say, of these games. And on the thing here it says free Mickey Mouse Club Hip Pack and $10 off the Disney Channel. See back of Game Pack, not sponsored by Nintendo of America. Anyhow, that is Talespin for NES. Would I recommend it? If you like harder NES games, if you like the Disney Afternoon, sure, but I would play all the other ones first. If you're gonna play the Disney Afternoon games, DuckTales is the best one. Chip 'n Dale's Rescue Rangers is okay. Darkwing Duck is definitely harder. I'd only recommend that if you want to get a beatdown. And if you want a real beatdown. Darkwing Duck's actually really hard. Both of these are really hard. So, anyway, that's Talespin. To another Talespin. Send me an email. Oh, Super Putty. Yeah, don't I have that? Do a Trojan stream. Oh, there was something earlier. Oh, like McKids. I should do a McKids stream. There was something else though. Can't remember. Another one in the bag. Yep. Thanks, Shishi. Is it Shishi or Shishi? or neither. Shishi. I think it's Shishi, huh? Karate Kid stream. You want to see a Karate Kid stream? Get hype. I could do that. It's not a long game. Mr. McGreevy says yes, Karate Kid. Okay. A lot of people want to see me play Karate Kid. I could do Karate Kid. Oh, you know what? With the new Karate... Why? Because of Cobra Kai. Which is really good, by the way. If you watch the original trilogy of Karate Kid movies, though, definitely watch those first, in my opinion. You don't have to, but it makes the new show better. But yeah, the original trilogy, you do not need to watch the other ones. And then watch the new show. Carnage calls himself the Dread Pirate, Don Carnage. If somebody hasn't mentioned that, I didn't see anybody mention that. Crimson Skeletons. Kung Fu on NES. Yes, Kung Fu on NES. Epcot Pizza. Mickey Mousecapade. I've done Mickey Mousecapade Game Ambassador. If you haven't seen that, you can watch the playthrough on Cinemassacre Plays. No, that took way longer, Shishi. Heavy Arms the Third says, Mike, after further digging, that Bandai Revolution is fake. My bad. I wanted to believe so badly there was a Gummy Bear game out there somewhere. Is the whole console fake, or are you saying that game was fake? Because I did see a picture of the console, which I've never heard of before. I don't, Phoenix, I don't own it, I don't think. I have to get it. Or I might, I have to check. But I don't think I have it. I think I have the third. I can't imagine many people who watch Retro haven't seen the original Karate Kid trilogy. You never know, Tuna Can. I'm just saying that, you know, if you haven't, you know, seen them, it definitely helps. I've only seen the original first Karate Kid. I haven't seen the sequels. There you go. That's from Boner Donor. Yeah, you should watch the sequels. I would definitely say Boner Donor, but you'd be good as long as you've seen the first one. You'd be pretty good to watch this. But I bet like coming up, they're gonna add in other things. You should watch them all. It's never a bad thing to watch the Karate Kid trilogy. That is right, Phoenix. Alright guys, thanks for watching. That is Talespin. The end. Oh wait, I should have that on screen. The end. Alright, thanks for watching guys.